6:50, Coach Valerie here. Hashtag Pajama Gym. I have a level 2 workout video for you today. So all we're going to need is a kettlebell. That's it. I have my little 10-pounder here, and we're going to do a brief class just to go over some basics in our head. If you do not have a kettlebell, don't sweat it. All you need is a dumbbell. So, for example, you will be swinging your dumbbell here in this vertical position, okay? And when we hold it for the Goblin Squat, when I ask you to hold it from the horns, it means that you're actually holding it from the heads themselves. All right, so this is a sort of a challenging workout for you because you are level 2 after all. So we're going to start out with a warm-up. It's going to be an upper body, then a lower body warm-up alternating. And then we're going to take a little pause, make sure you have an electrolyte drink available. Our routine is very, very short. We're only doing 3 exercises, 60 seconds each. And the first part of the exercise and the last part of the exercise are identical. It's the middle part that is constantly going to be changing. And we're going to be doing that 4 times. However, once we're finished, we're going to be doing an EMOM, E-M-O-M. That means an exercise that is done every minute on the minute. And what we're going to be doing every minute on the minute are kettlebell swings. So we're just going to be doing 10 kettlebell swings at the top of the minute. However long that takes us, we have that time to rest. And when the top of the minute rolls back around again, we repeat that. And we're going to do that for 10 minutes. Yay. So lots of kettlebell swinging today. So because of that, and again, we're going to go over some basics. So, for example, the first thing that we need to know about the kettlebell is that it always starts on the floor. And we need to do what's called addressing the bell. So that means that I'm putting my toe on the bell and standing back. And then I'm going to put my heel to my toe. So that puts me exactly my foot distance back away. So when it says you should be 1 foot distance back, this is not 12 inches. This is your foot distance back from the bell. Once I'm in this position, I want to open up to a nice, comfortable, squat stance position, a little bit wider than those hips. And I want to point those toes out. Then I want to drop into that big hinge position, and a little bit lower maybe for that squat, because I want to make sure that I'm really heavy in my heels and heavy in those hips. I'm going to reach down to my chest up, and I'm going to hold on to that bell, have a nice straight line between my knuckles and my wrist. And the movement is that you inhale, you suck the bell in, and then you use your entire body to propel that bell into an upright position. So it looks like this. Again, I've addressed the bell, 1 foot distance back, squat stance, toes are out, drop it down, heavy in the heels and the hips. Nice big inhale, pull it in. Now, at no time are you simply just standing here and just moving your arms. The kettlebell is a total body exercise. That means that my body is constantly in motion, forward and back. I am using my hips and my legs to propel this bell into an upright position. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Really easy here. I'm going to get my clock. I'm going to start with just some simple alternating arm hugs. A nice big pull out and across, right or left, kind of hug, reach back there, grab on, open, and really squeeze those legs in the back, and then left over right. Open, big chest, cross it over, hug, reach like you can touch your fingers across that spine. Pull, pull, pull. When we do this hug, make sure those elbows stay in that upright position. Now this is your warm-up. We're getting a lot of swings coming up, a lot of lifting coming up, so you really want to stretch this out. It's interesting how many people I know who never stretch out, they never warm up, and they don't recover after their exercise routine. But no surprise, all those people who do that I know personally, they're also the ones who are always injured. So warm up, get your body prepped. All right, so right here we got our walking shoulder. So I'm just going to have my hands completely forward. I'm simply going to push one shoulder back and then push the other back. Not bending my elbows. I'm not twisting. I'm simply pushing my back and pushing the other back. That's it. Push, release, push, release. Again, I'm not twisting, staying perfectly facing the front. I'm just pushing one back, pushing one back. This is great for kettlebell warm-up. And right there, whoo, shake that up. Got some nice eagle arms here, so big pull, separate that chest and those shoulder blades. Right or the left, wrap that all up. Try to get those elbows up there. That bottom elbow should be up there at shoulder level. Try to get those wrists wrapped if you can. So big inhale, pull. Exhale, now I'm going to do left over right. It's important that we keep those elbows, especially that bottom elbow, up there at shoulder level. That's just really pulling back across that scapula. And those hands are pulled back 90 degrees, so they're not released. That's really pulling on my traps. Again, I am warming up my entire upper body, getting ready for those kettlebell swings. Flexibility and mobility. Very important, next 50. Woo. All right there, we're going to do a little hurdler stretch. So I'm simply going to stand in that basic stance, that heel inside that arch, and I'm standing up tall. I'm going to lift my right knee up as high as I can. I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to roll it back. I'm going to try to keep my heel and my hip as close to each other as possible. That's really going to engage that hamstring. And then just drop it down. Woo. And pull it back in. Same way. Up, around, keep that gap, and down. Up, around. Keep that heel and hip close. Keep pulling that sternum up. That's your midline stabilization. That's where your balance is coming from. Big up, take it out to the side, drop it back. Get that little baby back bend going on there. Of course, if you need to be holding onto a wall, by all means, hold onto a wall. And when I shake that out, we do have the other side. So here we go. Just lift it up, wrap it around, nice and close, and drop it down. Active, 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 and relax, passive. Try to keep that heel and that hip very tight. Close, close, close. Woo. Very concentrated movement. And right there, go ahead and shake that out. All right, got some lateral lunge, and this is a lateral lunge hold. So I get my nice big lunging step. Remember the lateral lunge? I'm gonna have one leg bent, one leg straight, and this is a vertical shove on this front leg. But because I'm gonna be holding this, and I'm hoping that you can get a little bit further down, and if you do, so I'm gonna be taking my hands, and my wrists are going together. My right fingers are pointing down, and my left fingers are up. I'm going over to the left. So again, my right fingers are pointing backwards. I'm coming down, coming down, coming down. I got my hands on the floor. I'm going to point this long leg here. That toe is straight up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And lift that back up. Squeeze those glutes. Woohoo! Now my left fingers are pointing down. Now I'm going over to the right. Chest is up. Try to really straighten out that leg. And lift that up. I'm not moving fast. I don't need to move fast. This is a stretch. Squeeze those cheeks. If you can't get down that low, simply come down as far as you can. Try to rotate that foot if you can. If you can't rotate the foot, don't worry about it. But do try to hold that stretch. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And slowly bring that back up. Squeeze those glutes as tight as you can. Go back to the right, so that means my left fingers are down. And back up. Whew. I'm sure that puts us back in where we need to be. We're going to shake out those legs. Also have a simple arm across the shoulder. Give me a basic stance position. Bring that right hand forward. Pull that that right arm all the way across the body. I'm not twisting. It's like my back is on a wall here. I'm staying perfectly straight, facing the front. Just pulling that arm all the way across my body as close to my body as possible. Sometimes it's a little bit further out. That's okay. Just pull it in as close as you can to that opposite shoulder. Keep some breaths. Nice next 50 mindfulness. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. And right there, shake that out. I'll get that other side, so give me a nice pull to the front, and then pull it all the way across. Deep breaths. Now's the time to get those really deep breaths in. We don't want to be gasping for breath. We want to fully oxygenate the body. Get ready for this workout. And right there, shake that out. All right, next up we have cow arms, which are meeting behind the back. So once again, this nice big stretch. My right hand's coming up and my left hand's going back. And I'm actually going to bring my hands together in the back. I have this nice big open again, and I'm going to switch sides. So I'm doing the exact same thing, just, on the other side of the body. Sometimes people can touch both hands, sometimes they can't. Don't worry about it. What we're worried about here is that I am standing up perfectly straight, and my chin is staying parallel with the earth. So I'm not bending my spine, I'm not tossing my head around, I'm not trying to do all kinds of weird things to get my hands back there. I'm trying to isolate that shoulder movement. Next 50, flexibility and mobility. All right, right there. Go ahead and shake that out a little bit. All right, next up we have a runner's lunge. We're going to be sitting on one side for this. So right side only, nice and easy. Runner's lunge, that reverse lunge. Step it back way far. Make sure you have that vertical chin in the front. Hiding. Sit right here. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, to maintain your balance, you're not just lifting your leg up, you're lifting your chest up. So if you're hunched down, for example, you're going to fall down. So stay tall, pull the knee upwards to that chest, and that chest is ever rising. Right there, we got that other leg. Same thing. So, tall chest, big inhale, step it back. Always have that vertical chin in the front, so step way back. Don't be shy with that big step. I'm not moving fast. I don't need to move fast. I'm hitting all my technique. I got deep, controlled movements. Last one. Woo. Take that out. All right. Right here, take your hydration break. You do not want to be guzzling. We're going to be moving around a lot, swinging that kettlebell, so make sure that you're not guzzling. Again, we have 3 exercises, 10 reps. Easy peasy. We got this all day long. The first part, the kettlebell swing, is the same. Very last exercise, that Goblin Squat, the same. It's that middle section. We're going to be doing some unilateral work in there. So that's always going to be the variable. So we're going to start out first with that kettlebell swing. Again, that bell should be in front of me. Address the bell. Get that 1 foot distance back. Open up those feet. Spread out those toes. Point those knees out in that nice safe position. We've got 10 swings. This is all for count, guys. So drop that down, pick up that bell, and start on your inhale. Hinge and squeeze the glutes. All right, so our very first exercise here is we have a one-arm clean with a front lunge. So if you're using your bell, you're going to place this palm up underneath, elbows in that waist. So I'm going to rotate this out, and I'm going to put that bell in a resting position right there on top of my shoulder. Look at that, elbows pointing directly straight ahead. All I'm going to be doing here, same arm, same leg, I'm doing a front lunge. So for example, I have a nice basic stance position, opened up. I'm going to step forward, vertical shin, step back, basic stance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that base hand up. 7. Stabilizes the shoulders. 8. Keep that stance open. Do not bring your feet together when you step back. All right, all I'm going to do is switch that around. Other shoulder. Here we go. 10. 1. Open stance. 2. Elbows pointing forward. 3. 4. 5. Keep that chest up. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo! Goblin squats. So here I'm holding my horns, which are those outer edges. If you're having a dumbbell, hold those heads. The weight does go on your chest. Squat stance position. We got 10 goblin squats. Big inhale. Up and down. Squeeze. Squat and squeeze is all we're doing. Drop your butt, not your chest. Try to keep the chest upright. So you're always looking straight ahead. Now, woo, there it is. We'll turn the clock on. We have 60 seconds. Woo, so you get to put that bell down. You can take a little tiny sip if you like to. Again, you do not want to be filling your gut up with any kind of liquid that's going to be sloshing around as we progress through this routine. You should be focusing on inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Okay, we've got that next set coming up. Again, we're starting out first with the kettlebells. Then we have our unilateral movement. And the next unilateral movement was going to be another plane. But this time we're going to be doing the reverse lunges on the left and the right, and then do that goblin squat again. All right, let's go ahead and get that kettlebell in position. Make sure that you've addressed that bell. Open that nice squat stance position. Yeah, we're just doing this for 10 reps. And here we go. Drop it down. Inhale, suck it in. Total body. Pop those hips. There it is. All right, so got my hand in there. I'm going to take this to the outside. That elbow's in that protect position. That weight is up in a rest. That elbow's pointing straight ahead. I'm reverse lunging. This is my right hand. This is going to be my right leg. 10 reps. Basic stance. Then step back. and step forward. That's one. We'll call that one one. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Keep hitting that vertical shin. So you got to step back far enough every time. Woo. And switch that to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep your chest up. 10. Woo. Run to those goblins. Put that weight on your chest. Squat stance. Here we go. Begin now. Down and up. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. There you go. Easy peasy. Put that weight down. Deep slow breath. And reset that clock again. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. In our recovery zone. So next up, for a unilateral, of course, we're going back to the kettlebell swing. So after a kettlebell swing, we've got one-arm thrusters. So one-arm thrusters considered a combination movement. So again, I'm going to have that kettlebell up there on that shoulder, that resting position, the elbows forward. I'm going to be in squat stance. I'm going to be squatting all the way down, and I'm going to pop up with those hips. I'm going to push that belt over the top of my head. There's no push press. So this combination movement, this is a squat with a push press. Then, of course, we'll be switching to the other side. And then doing our goblin squats. Let's get that bell in position. Very good practice for you. This is excellent to help protect the back. Open up those legs at squat stance. And here we go. Nice big inhale. And inhale, second in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so again, I've got that bell, my palm is up, it's on my shoulder. I got a squat with a push press. So nice squat stance position. We're just going to drop it down and pop it straight up. 1, 2, 3. Vertical shins. 4, 5. Heavy in the heel, heavy in the hip. 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Just push that over and keep on keeping on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Got that gobble, holding it by those horns. Still, same squat. Keep that weight on the chest. 1, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! All right, let's take our break. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. All right, this is our last set coming up. And then we're going to go right into that EMOM. So, of course, again, we have the kettlebell swing. Then we're just going to be doing a one-arm push press. So the one-arm push press is definitely not a squat. It's not the thruster that we just did. We're going to be in that basic stance position. That kettlebell is going to be on the shoulder, elbows forward. This is a little rock. I always kind of like sitting in a rocking chair. The only kind of rocking chair you should be in next 50. So we're just going to rock that back, heavy in those heels and hips. That's that hinge. And we're going to pop that forward and up. Just a little rock and roll. That's it right there. Okay, let's go ahead and put that kettlebell in position. Rest the bell. 10 kettlebell swings. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Let's get that up on that shoulder. Once again, little tiny movement here. It's not big. I'm coming into a basic stance position. We'll rock it back and pop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See how short and sweet those are? It's all about that hinge. 1, 2. You're not dropping down, you're pushing back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. And we got our Goblin Squat. We're on the chest, open that up. Here we go, big inhale. Down, down. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Woo! All right, we're going to reset that clock and take us over to our Tabata clock, where we're going to start that EMOM. Now, remember, the clock here is set for 1 minute. There's no pause. This is going to go from 1 minute to the second minute to the third minute. So you got 10 reps, no more. You may feel like you want to do more. Stick with me, 10. You're going to have all that time to rest, catch your breath, no drinking, and then every time we're on that minute, we're going to knock out another 10. Okay? Let's go ahead and get that bell in position. Address. Find your starting position. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start our clock. So we got 3, 2, 1, go. 10 swings. Here we go. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that bell back down, right where you found it. Having those heels, having those hips. Keep the breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. You know, if you have heavier kettlebell or if you have a heavier dumbbell, you can actually throw that into the mix and you can alternate, you know, your lighter weight and your heavier weight. Okay, 12 seconds. Some breaths. 5 seconds. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Put that bell back down. Bring those hips. All right. Deep breath. That was actually faster than my first set. Use this as an opportunity to breathe. There's a whole philosophy, a whole science here about the heart rate accelerating and slowly dropping back down, maintaining that deep and slow rhythmic breathing, maintaining your technique, paying attention to what you're doing, the value in this. Address that bell. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Woo. Deep breaths. The third time, that was between my first time and my second time. Deep breaths. Yeah, these are great opportunities to focus on your technique. Focus on your breathing. Your technique should be spot on, totally flawless. Every rep, every rep. 15 seconds. Go step down. Get in position. 5-second mark. Here we go, inhale. 3, 4, 5. Those hips. 8, 9, and 10. Put that bell down properly. That's all part of your technique. Inhale deeply. The breaths. You can even take little drinks here. Any drinks? Again, I don't want to fill my bed up with water. That was our 4th set. Number 5 is coming up. We're only halfway there. 15 seconds. That bell. That position. 5 seconds. Hitting those heels. Here we go, inhale. Come back. Woo. Yay. Deep breath. I like paying attention to my heart rate. One has a minor acceleration during the actual swing, and it slows down. It's not at a resting slow, it's kind of like at a moderate, and then I jump on the swings again. So I'm constantly keeping my heart in that elevated position. And part of the science behind that, 15 seconds. Get back to the science on the after this one. Breath. 5 seconds, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put the bell back where it belongs. There in front. So part of that science is what they call the fat burning zone. And it also has a lot to do, and I've mentioned this before, that if you do an hour's worth of just aerobic exercise, your body's going to continue to burn fat for maybe 2-3 hours after the workout. When you're lifting weights, and you're keeping that heart up here in this big steady state, not completely jacked, not completely at rest, but in that steady state, you're going to be burning fat 5-6 hours after this is finished. 5 seconds. And now suck it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that ball down. The breath. Okay, that was set number 7. Slow that breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. These level 2 videos are kind of morphing into more what you would see in a gym scenario. Like when I had the ladies who were doing the pump and run with me. We did this high intensity work. We'd wait, but we'd not wait for like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that bell back. So we always had a set rest period. As soon as we stopped, I put them on the clock, and we had, you know, depending on what we were doing, we had a 30-second rest, 45, 1 minute. Very seldom, unless we were doing the big lifts for the Arnold, like the bench presses and stuff, we were resting for longer than a minute. But, you know, a lot of times you go to the gym and you see these people, and they'll do one set of something, and then they'll stand around and do nothing for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They're really wasting all that wonderful opportunity of heart rate and acceleration of everything else to really make themselves stronger in a very short period of time. 10 seconds, get that basic stance. Open that up. 5. Here we go. 1, 2. Pop those hands. 3, 4. Squeeze those hands. 6, 8, 9, and 10. Drop it back down. Woo. All right. Okay. This is it, guys. We're gonna finish up this round. We're gonna go right to recovery. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Now we get next 50 strong. Now we get next 50 fit. This is where we get that next 50 endurance, that ability, that stamina. Doing that tech. Here we go, 5 seconds in. Inhale, second in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put that way back down. Woo! Deep side rest. All right, give me a nice walk out here, side to side. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. We're going to hit that minute. We're going to do some nice warm-up exercises. So before we get there, I want you keeping it moving. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. I got a nice 2-2. About 10 seconds. I'm going to do an alternating straight leg touch. Opposite hand, opposite. That's going to be a nice heel press, dorsal flexion, straight leg. Here we go. Notice like you come back and do that nice open stance position. Always have balance. Leg doesn't have to be high. You don't even have to touch it. It needs to be straight. Heel press. And right there, shake that out, give that nice wide stance, point those toes out, protect those knees, hands on the backs of those thighs. Bring that right hand up, forward, pull it up, stretch that whole side body, turn around and look. Bring it back, other side, big inhale, pull it straight up, and turn around. The side stretch, big pull. Pull from my hand to my hip. Big pull. Big pull. Last one. Okay, I'm going to shake that off. Let's do some sides here. Nice comfortable stance. Release the stress. Big inhale. Pull. Big inhale. Big inhale. And right there, guys. Excellent job on that kettlebell. I feel great. I feel totally pumped up. Remember, it's very important to exercise on Mondays. If we skip Monday, we have a tendency to kind of like let that have a domino effect throughout the week. So You've had Saturday and Sunday to do yard work, hang out with the family, do other outdoor activities, hopefully. And then you have Monday morning to get back on track again. So do that. As always, of course, follow us, not just here on the YouTube channel, but if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Also visit us on the Facebook page, Next 50 Living. And be sure to let me know if you enjoyed this video or not. Until next time, as always, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay whole.